Ali spends days digging deeper into Kareem's background, investigating his old cases and associates. It becomes increasingly clear that Kareem wasn't acting alone. Ali uncovers encrypted messages that point to the existence of a secret network of vigilantes who believe they are delivering the justice that the law has failed to uphold. This shadowy group, referred to as the Circle, has been targeting individuals they deem guilty, operating under the radar for years. As Ali dives into the investigation, he realizes the scope of the conspiracy is far greater than he initially thought. The network has infiltrated various levels of the city's elite, from police officers to politicians and judges. The deeper Ali goes, the more dangerous it becomes. Late one night, Ali is called to a new crime scene. The victim, a wealthy businessman with ties to organized crime, was brutally murdered in his home. The same signature mark that Kareem left at his crime scenes is found on the body, confirming that the Circle is still active. As Ali examines the scene, he begins to see patterns in the killings. All the victims were people who escaped legal consequences through bribes or corruption. The Circle is continuing their mission, and Ali knows they won't stop until they are brought down. But now, with each murder, the pressure mounts. The media is in a frenzy, and the public is beginning to demand answers. Ali meets with a confidential informant, an old connection from his years working undercover. The informant reveals critical details about the Circle, confirming that it's not just a group of rogue officers, it's a well-organized operation with members in high places. The group's leader, known only as the Architect, is a mastermind who remains hidden, directing the murders from the shadows. The informant warns Ali that the Circle has eyes everywhere, and they know about his investigation. Ali begins to feel the walls closing in around him, but he refuses to back down. He knows he's getting close to uncovering the identity of the Architect. As Ali continues his investigation, he becomes increasingly paranoid. The informant's warning plays over and over in his head. Anyone could be involved. Even his own colleagues start to feel like potential enemies. He notices small, subtle changes in behavior, secretive phone calls, and people talking in hushed tones when he enters the room. Ali begins to suspect that someone within the department is feeding information to the Circle. The sense of betrayal cuts deep, but he pushes forward, determined to find the mole and bring the Circle down. Ali arranges a meeting with a potential whistleblower, someone who claims to have inside information on the Architect. The meeting takes place in an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of the city, a place that feels like it's out of a crime thriller. But when Ali arrives, it's clear that he's been set up. Masked men surround him, and a fight breaks out. Ali narrowly escapes, wounded but alive. Before fleeing, one of the attackers tells him, "The Architect sends his regards." This chilling message confirms Ali's worst fears. The Circle is onto him, and they're not going to stop until he's dead or silenced. Back at the station, Ali confronts a close colleague who he has begun to suspect might be the mole. The confrontation is tense, filled with long-standing trust and underlying tension. After a heated argument, the colleague finally cracks, admitting they've been working for the Circle out of fear and coercion. They reveal that the Architect has connections even higher up in the city, making it impossible to escape the Circle's influence. Ali is both furious and heartbroken, realizing how deeply the Circle's corruption has spread. But now, he has the evidence he needs to go after the Architect directly. Ali's investigation finally leads him to the identity of the Architect, someone he never expected, an influential lawyer who has been operating behind the scenes for years, using their legal expertise to manipulate the justice system. The Architect has been pulling the strings of the Circle, orchestrating every murder, every cover-up, and every message left for Ali. Ali prepares for a final confrontation. He knows this is his last chance to bring the Circle down, but he's also aware that the Architect is powerful and well protected. Ali tracks the Architect to a lavish penthouse where the final confrontation takes place. The tension is palpable as Ali faces off with the mastermind behind the circle. The architect tries to justify the murders, claiming that they were delivering true justice where the system had failed. They offer Ali a place within the circle, appealing to his frustration with the corrupt legal system. But Ali refuses, standing firm in his belief that justice must be served within the law, no matter how flawed it may be. A standoff ensues, and in a climactic moment, Ali manages to outsmart the architect, gathering the evidence he needs to ensure their arrest. The circle is dismantled, and the architect, along with several key members, is arrested. The media hails Ali as a hero, but he feels little satisfaction. The case has taken a toll on him, both physically and emotionally. The betrayal by those closest to him, the lives lost, and the corruption he's uncovered have left him questioning everything he once believed in. As Ali watches the city from a distance, he knows that while the circle has been brought down, the corruption that fueled it still remains. There will always be more battles to fight, more shadows lurking in the corners of the justice system. The case may be closed, but for Ali, the fight for justice is far from over.